Should be live any second.
Okay, very good. Dum, bum, bum.
Hello, chat room. Hello. Welcome. Got Ranger Rick, Spike, Becky, Beatmaster.
Oh boy.
Nick with a C. How's it going? On the Twitch chat room side, we have K. Robin. Hey. Palped.
Spike. Becky. Nick with a C. Where's Captain J asking about his 151 bus? My tallest does not see live.
What?
Just refresh your browser. We may be there. Oh, Becky's now. Oh, yeah, there's Becky. Okay. Will Dickie see the new Gong? Is there a new Gong show? Oh my God!
Is there a new Gong show?
Do you remember the old Gong show? Aren't you too young for that?
I remember bits of it. I probably could not tell you how the show fully played through, but I remember the name. I remember. I seem to vividly remember someone with a gong being like. Right as it starts, in black and white. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
I remember you started a new writing gig. How's that going?
What was I writing?
For something with Chris Hardwick, I thought.
Oh no. That is coming out next week. Okay. I did the takeoff on his game show, which just started up again 2 weeks ago. He has a game show called The Wall. And The Wall. Actually, it's quite amazing because you answer questions and they drop balls down these big. It's takeoff on like
Plinko.
Yes, Plinko. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Except. Some of the slots go up to $1 million. Wow. And yes, I know. And people will win like $2.5 million, and then they miss a question, and then they have to drop the same number of red balls, which is subtraction balls.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it's very exciting. It's pretty neat.
That is cool. If they get in the negative, do they have to pay the network to be there?
No.
I'm sorry, you're now in debt $150,000. Congrats.
No, it's so funny you said that because I was looking through the I got the printer proof of the piece back, and I thought, oh no, I forgot to send in that final panel, which was that saying, and not only did you lose $250,000, but the bad news is NBC is now requiring that you pay to make up that loss. Anyway,
expect a lien on your house when you get back home.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Scooter X says Chris Hardwick has been busy these days. Yeah, he's been doing all sorts of stuff. He does The Talking Dead after The Walking Dead premieres. He does.
Yes, and that's the nighttime show, right?
Yep. And then, he also does an at midnight show on. I think that these are still going on. They could have been canceled, and I wouldn't have kept up with it. But I think he does an at midnight show on Comedy Central. Then he's doing The Wall.
The Wall, yeah.
Then I think there's one other pretty big thing that he does. Talking With show. Interesting.
A new Talking With show. Oh, okay. Is that sort of like him and a person, Scooter X? Hey, matron.
Red Nose Day show tonight.
Jane the Dancing Machine. The Red Nose Day show tonight. Red Nose Day never caught on, right? Do you know about Red Nose Day?
It's supposed to be like Clown Day, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found out about it like last year, and this year there seems to be even less about it.
Yeah.
Is it today? Does anybody know? Is it today?
Someone said he was doing something tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe today is Red Nose Day.
I'm amazed at how much a charity can live and die based off of the people that work at that charity, because it's all about talking to people and getting, and being available and, asking, people aren't just going to immediately jump to a charity and start, like for video game stuff, streaming for charity. You have to have someone ask, hey, do you mind streaming? I used to work with one charity. I'm not going to name them, but they let go of like all my favorite people at the charity. They like fired them all, and it was like, oh, and now no one asks me to do stuff for them. So I'm like, okay, I guess I won't help you guys.
No
out.
charity from OMG.
I'm like, okay. And then I've been working with a different charity called Game Changer, which I absolutely love. And they talk to me all the time. It's so funny to me how just people, it's like can change a lot.
And it looks like Chris Hardwick also does something with AMC.
Wow. And then he has the Nerdist Network, which is a humongous podcast network.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. He does the Nerdist show and podcast. Yeah.
He's almost as busy as you, Chad. But does he have 600,000 subscribers?
I think he does. And some would be.
Oh, and some. We're not live yet
on YouTube. What did
they change something again?
Probably. Let me go check it out. And then we're live on YouTube. I see that we live on YouTube on our website. This is YouTube. That's working.
Oh, okay.
I'll just try to talk louder. Here, actually, I think I need to move my mic closer to me.
Okay.
I'll be louder.
Oh, yeah, Ranger Rick said it's fine with him. Hey, Momsworth. Oh, it's 7:30, isn't it?
Okay, move my mic. Let's do it. What do you got for me today?
Let's see. It's going to be all techie baby things.
Techie baby things. And then I show off my techie baby things, but my baby is Charlie, the dog.
Oh, good. And it's your final one.
Final Charlie the dog gadget.
For this month.
Here we go in 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz. On this episode, we have techie baby things. You got to start them off early. And then my baby, Charlie, has the last of the doggy gadgets. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now it is time for the Giz Wiz, and here he is, the consultant of gadgets, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing great myself. It's been a good
Are
week.
you doing anything big for the holiday weekend in the United States?
Nah, I'm going to work on my garden.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone was asking me that the other day, and sometimes when you don't have a desk job or a normal job, sometimes the calendar can get away from you, and I was like,
yes.
I cannot think of what holiday this is. It's Memorial Day?
Memorial Day weekend, yes.
Yeah, totally got away from me, and I was like, oh, it was, I think I was talking to, last weekend I went to a Minecraft convention in Houston, Texas. And I put Charlie up in a dog hotel. And I think they were like, so you're going to do anything next week? Or you're going to do anything for Memorial Day? And I was like, I have no idea where that is. When that is. No, don't think about it. I was just like, oh gosh.
How was the doggy hotel experience? What was Charlie? Thumbs up or paws up or paws down?
Paws up. Yeah, it's
okay.
I did a lot of research, to find the right one. There's a few around my area, and the one that I actually originally chose, I brought him there when I had scheduled the time that I was going to drop him off, and this was maybe a month after I had got him, and I showed up at the dog place, and he had medicine for when we originally got him. He had kennel cough, which is a bad thing for dogs.
Yes.
And so he had medicine, and he was finishing up his medicine. He had like maybe a week left. And they were not cool with that at all. And so they called my doctor, and the doctor said it was fine, but they said that it wasn't. And he hadn't been coughing in a long time, which all the internet stuff says that he's totally fine. But they were just really not cool with it. And so I called up the second place on my list, and I said, hey, here's the deal. I need to get to a plane in like 2 hours. Here's the situation. Are you guys okay with it? Because I wasn't going to drive around. I was just call. They said, oh, he'll be fine. Yeah, we'll take him in. We'll maybe keep him away from the other dogs because, yes, it's a big liability if it happens. And
wow, okay.
We don't want anything to happen. Of course, everything was fine. He was fine. He had been fine. They were just being... Anyway, went to the second place. Love it so much better. Oh, my gosh. They're so nice. And, when I came to pick him up this last weekend, I saw him. They were out walking him. It's always great to drive up and he's getting a walk. They also give you a free dog wash whenever you're there, so you get them back all clean.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes I'm like, gosh, you just need to go to the doggy daycare for a day.
Did they salmonize him too, or just a wash?
Say again?
Did they salmonize him also, or just a wash?
I don't salmonize. What is that?
Oh, salmonizing. You don't. Oh my God, are they still in business? When you used to send when my father used to send the car to the car wash, you could pay an extra $10 or something, and they would salmonize it. I think that was the name of the company.
I don't want no salmon on Charlie. I'm gonna, no. And then they also offer all sorts of things. Like I got his nails clipped when he was there last time, and he just really loves it. And it's so funny because Charlie to me has so much energy and jumps up on stuff, and I'm trying to train him not to jump up on stuff and things like that. So when I went in, I was like, so how was he? Worried. And she's like, oh, he's a doll. Oh, I love him. He doesn't jump or bounce off the walls or anything. And I'm like, what, is this the same dog? Like this dog right here? We know that from Charlie at the groomer, because Charlie is up on people, and it seems I've read is that they are reluctant to be too crazy with strangers in a strange situation. Yeah, exactly.
So if those people were in your house, he'd probably be jumping all over them.
Right, exactly.
But he's figuring, I don't know these people, and I certainly don't know this place.
Exactly. I'm not all that excited right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, so it's so hard it feels like a very personal thing to find doggy daycare that really matches with you, and so I found one. I'm happy about that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, so in this next episode, we have some great stuff. We have all the baby stuff, and then also the very last of Charlie's doggy gadgets. So you'll get to see Charlie this episode. So.
Oh, we don't know. Okay.
So what do you have for us?
Well, let's see. We're going to start. So there was this do things happen to you that you think this was planned and I should follow through on it? So I was walking up from the marina about 10 days ago, and there was a magazine on a park bench, no one there. And I look over, and the magazine, it says like Parroting Magazine on it. And I go, well, this is not for me. But then there's a big banner across the top. Biggest baby gadget show in the U.S. this weekend. And I thought, you know what? This could be fun. So I emailed them, and they said, oh, yeah, come down. We have like tons of stuff. So Dennis and I went, and I actually found enough stuff for this week and next week, because technology is kind of moving into every area.
Right.
And well, I'll jump in with the first thing. You know what? Did I put a picture? Can you go to the picture on my website? That it's under tonight's show. Or I put it up there, and I'll tell you the reason that I thought this was a funny thing that happened when I saw this. There you go. Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah, here.
So I just saw that, and I was approaching it from the back, and I'm thinking, what is this beach buggy doing at the baby show? And I walk over, and I realize it almost looks like the baby is an afterthought.
Yeah.
Okay. So they said the baby seat is suitable from birth until the kid weighs 50 pounds.
Whoa.
But you can tow 35 pounds of groceries in the grocery bag. You can carry 65 pounds of other stuff under the grocery bag. And if you're just listening to the podcast, there's a big ice chest under there, and it looks like sleeping bags. There's a couple of
you're burying the lead here. There's traffic cones on this baby stroller, just in case you need to do some light electrician work, or run a cable from somewhere. Comcast may be using these baby carriers to install.
So now
this is incredible.
Yes. So now that you have seen it, I asked the price. So I'll ask you in the chat room about what this might cost.
I'm going to guess. My guess is I would say my first thought is 500. So that means that it's like 700. So my final answer is $699 or $700.
Oh, okay. The chat room. The chat room. Wow, 20. Becky's up to 2,500. Okay.
Yeah. I see 3,000. Golly.
This thing sells for $850.
Wow.
Now I must admit, well, they have a 1-minute video. This has, according to them, 50 configurations of what you can do with it. So I'll show you the little 1-minute video, and then I'll tell you why I picked out this and something really clever that they do at the baby show. So let's just watch their little video.
Here's their logo now.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, I'm Abigail with Ostlin. I'm going to show you how to unfold and fold your Entourage stroller. The best way to unfold your Entourage is to stand in front of the stroller. Use your shin to press against the frame. Push the small metal button while sliding both of the levers toward you and lift up. Next, slide the levers on the front frame towards you and lift up. Adjust the handlebar to any of the 4 positions to accommodate your height and comfort. To fold the Entourage, apply the brake and remove the market tote. Slide the levers on the front frame up and push forward. To fold the rear frame, push the metal button in with your thumb while sliding the levers up. Fold forward. To stand the Entourage when folded, lift the front frame up and rest the stroller on its fenders.
And then, Chad, can you just pan down their website, because there are
Here, I gotta go to their website.
Oh, I thought you were on their website, right? Okay. Just go straight down.
Maybe to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't.
You can tell. You can see how much rehearsing we do before the show.
Exactly, I know.
Right.
There we go. Finally got it.
Chad calls it 729. Yeah, keep going down and down and down and down. Oh, you know what? That's a different website, but that's okay.
Oh gosh, dang it! Oh man.
Don't even worry about it. So this company, Active, did something very clever. I've never been to a show quite like this where everything there is for sale. So people want to buy these $850 strollers.
Oh, so it's not just a press event. It is
no. The press is sort of an afterthought. That's why I called. I said, I know do you offer press passes? And they said, oh yeah, just come into the desk and tell us who you are, and you can just go in. But this company, Aptiv, they sell a monthly service for people who want to work out, run with their kids and whatnot. So as an app, they really don't have anything to put on the table. So what they built was a little stroller test track. And I'll show you what that looks like. So here's another video that I shot at the test track.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer in the Giz Wiz New York City Baby Show. There are dozens of people with strollers here selling them. And so what do they have? They have the stroller test track, okay? So you go up a ramp, you go over stones, you go over bricks, you go over cobblestones, you have to go up a step. You have to go through a gate. We're going to walk over here. We're going to be trampled by people testing strollers. Evidently, this is one of the most popular things at the show. And here we go. They're going over bricks. We're going over here. The stroller has to be able to go up this step. And then we have a lady who holds the gate open for you.
I think
and then they have to go down a step.
Their own gate.
Then we see how the stroller behaves on carpeting. Oh, this is really neat. See how a stroller behaves on gratings, and then how it just goes back down a ramp. That is a really interesting way, because, you know, strollers, they are into the hundreds, 500, 800. So you really want to be aware. It's very funny. I think that last guy, his kid just likes it. He has the kid in the stroller, and the kid is laughing. So I think he's now going around for his third trip. Dick DeBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv at the Adaptive Stroller Test Track.
Yeah, they should have, there's some people throwing out other ideas. Yeah, going through TSA, going down the jetway, going through small aisles in a grocery store.
Oh, that's a yes. That's a great idea.
Strolling through trash on the streets of New York. Like, I think this is a good idea. I think we could expand on this a little bit.
Yes, that would be a very funny thing. And then we should have a rainstorm area where people go.
Exactly.
Have to see if the kid gets wet or not.
Make sure you get the kid like a little upset, so they're currently crying, or you could maybe simulate that with a little boom box that just blares crying children sounds.
Yeah, we should be in the stroller business. No one has invented the cone of silence for the crying child. That you just hit a button and this cone of silence comes down over the kid. And you can still observe him.
Yeah.
But you don't hear him.
We should talk to Bose. They have those noise-canceling headphones and make noise-canceling strollers that emit the exact same sound as the baby, so it just cancels out the sound. I like it.
Exactly.
It'll be on Kickstarter next week.
Yes, exactly. We want credit. Okay, the smart button for babies is another clever thing for under $100. Let's take a look at that.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. At the New York City Baby Show, we're talking with Jason. Yes. Amazing. And Jason is with Mon Baby, and he's going to tell us what it is because it is a smart monitor. Is that correct?
Yeah, so this is a baby wearable. It's a smart monitor and a button, and it attaches to your baby's clothing through this snap piece. You don't need to buy anything special. Any kind of baby onesie will do. And it fits securely, so an adult is the only one who could really take this on and off. A baby couldn't have the dexterity or strength to remove this. And what you do is you download an app onto your smart device, an Android or an iPhone, and what it does is when your baby moves, you're going to see this activity bar fill up. And the two things that it really monitors are rollovers and breathing. So, for example, if your baby rolls over in the middle of the night, which could be potentially dangerous, you're going to get an alert straight to your phone. If your baby stops breathing and it doesn't detect any breathing movement after 15 or 20 seconds, you'll also get an alert. And you can customize it. There's like a bunch of different settings. If your baby, if you want to know if your baby falls or there's a jolt in the crib, it's going to tell you. But we're trying to really give you information that, you know, a common video audio monitor would not give you. If you're asleep, if your babies are asleep, audio video monitor is not going to help you too much. And then we have this back-end data system, which gives you some historical data. So you can log in and just see, you know, how your baby's activity was in the middle of the night and go back and see where the alerts happened. So this is in beta testing, but we're trying to give you as much information as we can about your baby.
Okay, and how much does the device cost? And
$99.99, and it's available at Amazon, Target, Walmart.com, on our website, mombaby.com.
And there's no monthly charge or no fee beyond the night.
And all you need is the button, and you get 2 coin cell batteries that last about 3 weeks, and a mini screwdriver, and you're set. You don't need to buy anything additional down the road. As your baby grows, the mom baby is still, you don't have to buy anything new. It sort of grows with your baby.
Okay, and not having a baby, what is the age range that you would use this?
So ideally a newborn to about 1 year. But let's say you're concerned about breathing, you can use it up until about 1.5 years, I'd say 2 years. Because people if your baby becomes a tummy sleeper, you can still use the other functions.
Excellent. You know what? This is maybe a strange question, but could an older adult use this so that you would know if they have fallen? It's probably not what you recommend, but I'm just asking.
To a newborn. So, I mean, we have looked at some, using an adult product in a similar fashion, but this exact product wouldn't work for an older adult.
Okay, so if I fall down, I'm not getting up, and this is not going to help me. Dick DeBartolo, Maz Medestrider, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. Bye.
That's not what they mean when they call you a baby, Dick.
It's
completely different. This is a fantastic product. I really, really like it, and the chat room seems to agree that this is very useful because, a baby monitor is nice. A baby monitor is something that you should probably have, but if you're asleep and not looking at the monitor isn't smart enough to know if something catastrophic like your baby turning over or your baby stopping breathing is happening. Really, it's only just a live preview of what's going on in a different room. I like it. And then also the chat room comes up with some pretty good, he's saying that a baby doesn't have enough dexterity to take it off. A singer says, well, my baby starts with dexterity +2, which that was pretty funny. I think this is a fantastic product that
$100 seems reasonable. I mean, it's for a year's worth of knowing that. I think it's pretty good. And then you certainly could just pass it on to someone else who's having a baby so it gets used again. Yeah, I thought it was pretty clever, too.
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, that's a lot of peace of mind. That $100 goes a long way for a lot of peace of mind, knowing that it will alert you if your baby turns over or stops breathing big time. So, yeah.
Okay, so going on to a booth I went to only because of the crowds that were around it. So let's look at our third video.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Maz Medestrider, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. We're at the Baby Show, New York City, and I just saw a woman buy about 15 baby garments, and I thought, well, let's talk to the man who's running the booth, and that's Lawrence. And Lawrence, what did she just buy?
We are selling magnetic fastening and vincewear. It's the absolute easiest way to dress a baby.
And can you show me what it looks like and how to operate it?
Very
Oh, you know what? I love boats. Do you have this in a jumbo?
Yeah, it definitely comes in your size.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it's as simple as you just open it, insert baby, and close your magnetic fasteners.
Step one, open.
And
two,
are
insert
they
baby.
all different? Like, are they sweated? I guess sweaters don't click
Yeah,
up.
sure. We make a bunch of different products. We have everything from all of your baby basics, footies, onesies, gowns, hats, bibs, and blankets. Then we also make things for older children, fleece outerwear, raincoats, and dresses, playwear, two-piece sets, all kinds of things.
And did you come up with this idea?
My partner came up with it when she was changing her nephew. She just thought it was too difficult. There had to be an easier way to do it, and that's when she thought, instead of all these snaps and buttons, why don't we use magnetic fasteners?
Okay, and has anybody ever said, are magnets on a baby? Is there any issue with that?
Sure, people ask, but magnets are completely safe for people. There are no positive or negative effects on human beings from being in or around magnets.
And just give me the price range and then your website.
Yeah, sure. Our typical footy or onesie sleeper outfit retails for $29.95, and you can find it at magneticme.com.
Magneticme.com. Actually, I've been called Magnetic Me a couple of times. Now, don't forget, you have to mail me one of these in jumbo extra large.
Got it.
You don't have trains on any of them, do you?
It's a good idea.
Okay. Dick DiBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at the New York City Baby Show.
Okay. Yeah, I think I need one, but with the red hair dye bottles.
Oh, yeah.
They need to make that, definitely. I like this idea. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, when I asked about the magnets, they said that they're refrigerator strength magnets, and it was Lawrence and his partner was Lauren, and they went after she came up with the idea. He said it took them 2 years. Those are the inventors. 2 years to patent it and do the research and work with the magnets and the manufacturers. So it's a very clever idea. But what attracted me, this woman bought 15 of them, and I said, "Do you have an incredibly large family or what?" And she said, "No, I need a couple for my kids." But she said, "I have so many friends during the year who have babies that I'm doing all my shopping right here at the show." And I think everything at the show was on discount. So people were doing a lot of shopping there.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, the one concern that I would have, I guess, would be that it might pinch. I've had other magnetic products, but it seems like they definitely have that in mind, and that wouldn't be an issue, that the magnets would, pinch fingers or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. No, it's closed easily, but I don't have the feeling that anything would get closed in it.
Right. Now, I'm wondering, is this a big, obviously, we don't really have a good history to go by, or, context from the world, but, how difficult is it to normally button up a baby or to use snaps, on a baby?
The thing was, I saw it might have been this company video or another video, that some of those kids' clothing have 15 snaps.
Yeah.
And they go, Kong, Kong, and I'm thinking, God, I'd rather just have, do this and here, click, 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 and have it go together magnetically. So I think that's why they developed it, is because some kids' clothing just has too many snaps.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I guess zippers are just way too dangerous for kids. So
Right. And there's a lot of styles. I mean, I'm just looking through here.
Yes.
Golly, they've designed a lot of stuff. This is just, they're rompers. I mean, there's just so much to look through. So, yeah, they definitely. This looks like a great idea. Definitely.
They need men's bathrobes with trains on them.
I know.
I'll be their first customer.
They're really missing out a big demo of the market. They got the 6 and under crowd. Okay, they need the 18 to 99-year-olds.
Yes.
I agree. Magneticme.com, or sorry, Magnetic
Me. That was it.
Magnetic Me is the product, but it's Magneticify Baby, or magnificentbaby.com. There we go. Is the website to check it out. Okay, with that,
I'm just going to tease next week.
Okay,
we
yeah,
have
definitely.
probably the world's most expensive high chair, okay,
Ooh.
and what it does. And I call this the Keurig machine of making baby formula.
that is so smart. Why hasn't anyone made a
I know,
Keurig
exactly.
baby
So
formula machine?
we'll have those next week. We went in thinking, let's hope we can get at least
One,
2 or
maybe
3
two.
videos. We ended up with 6 videos,
That's
and
great.
it was great. It was great fun. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final May edition of Chad's
Crappy Corner.
And as you know, sometimes it's crappy, sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's not. That is true. This is a little hard to make it crappy. They are some
Okay.
dog toys with just some fun little elements. First is the Humunga Chomp, which I get the name wrong in the video. And we'll be looking at that. And next is the Wobble Wag Giggle. Of course, with all the dog products, we've been taking them out and showing them to Charlie to make sure that he approves.
Yeah, Charlie approved.
Yes, so let's roll the video.
Okay, we're here back with Char Char. What you doing, Char Char? And we have 2 balls for him to play with. The first one is the Humagna Chomp.
Humunga.
Dyslexia in the flesh here.
And you can see that hopefully when Charlie bites this, it becomes human teeth that makes him smile. So let's try this out. Char Char. There you go. Okay. Oh, come back. Okay, Charlie.
You need
Big
your.
smile.
Oh, that's almost it. Oh,
It kind of works. There you go. Let me go get it. Okay. There you go. That's a line.
You need your selfie
There you
ball
go.
thing.
I know.
Oh my God. Oh, are you happy to see me? Are you happy to play with the ball? Are you happy to play with the ball? And of course, over time, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So once again, that is the Humunga Chomp. Humunga Chomp. Next is the Wobble Wag Giggle. Do you like it already? Charlie's already very, very excited. Good boy. We gotta open this package. Okay, so the Wobble Wag Giggle is a ball that has, he's definitely very interested in it. Good. And obviously he's very interested in the ball. It has one of those, sound makers inside of it. He's quite interested.
So, he's my dog, so it's kind of easier for me to tell what he's doing. He's pushing it around with his nose to kind
He's
of
already
make
figured
the
it
sound
out.
happen.
Good boy.
Oh, he's clever.
What is it? What is it? He loves it. Okay, very good. So 2 good balls. Here, Char Char. Okay, sit. Good boy. Here you go.
And he's off.
And the Wobble Wag Giggle. Wobble Wag Giggle. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. 2 good dog toy gadgets. See you later.
So is that battery operated? How's it making that?
So it uses, maybe you've seen the Moo sound makers where you turn it upside down and
Oh,
go,
yes.
It's a version of that, basically. And so it's just gravity operated. Now, I think there's a few in there. And this is hard plastic. I don't think that came across in the video.
Okay.
And so this really isn't for him to chew on or to pick up and move around. It's for him to just be interested in and to kind of push around with his nose and that sort of thing.
Which he did. He did. Yeah.
He did that pretty effectively. Yeah. And also, after we turned the camera off, he continued to do it. So it continued to kind of keep his interest. But yeah, so I don't know if he thinks that there's like some sort of thing inside of it, or what's going on. This is actually an as seen on TV product. I noticed this afterwards. Is that there's an as seen on TV logo here. But yeah, basically, just a way for the dog. Now, this does show him picking up with his teeth, but I would assume that it's a little bit too big. And then, of course, the humongous chomp.
That's cute. That's
and
cute.
so there's an idea of like what might happen. That actually looks like Charlie, your dog, a little bit. With the teeth. And I tried so hard to get a good photo of him with the humongous chomp, but never really fully was realized. I feel like here, let me see if I can find the best image with him doing it. I believe it would be this image right here. He kind of had it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's that idea. He also just loves the material, and he's already, you may see some pits and some scratches. He's already fallen in love with just
I think
this
that's
just as a
tooth
ball.
decay.
Yeah, yes. And also, this is a softer plastic, so he could easily chew and kind of...
Oh, are you supposed to put things in there so that
You can. This is a lot like those, I forget the name of the product, but yeah, you could put like peanut butter inside of there or something. Or, cream cheese or something like that dogs can eat. And or treats, put treats in there that he has to try to get out. Some people definitely use that with that, but yeah. So those are the last two doggy gadgets, and he approved both of those. By the way, update last week we talked a little bit about, or I showed off the Easy Clean self-filling water bowl.
Yes.
And my fear was that he would use that as a chew toy. Well, 1 week later, he hasn't touched it at all. It has stayed exactly in its spot. He's been going, and I mean, he's touched it to drink out of it. Let me be a little more. Anyway, so he hasn't picked it up or chewed on it or anything like that. So he's been really good with that, and that's been perfect because he now has water constantly all the time. I don't have to go out there and refill his water bowl because he used to play with his water bowl. So that gadget also gets another seal of approval and some not so crappy gadgets over the last 2 weeks.
Chad, what do these things cost?
Oh, yes. Let me show you their Amazon pages. First off is let me grab this, the Wobble Wag Giggle dog toy. That was only $10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go. Over 1,700 reviews on Amazon, and people really, really like it, around 4 stars. And then let me grab the Humonga Chomp, also not a very expensive gadget, at $12, a little bit more expensive. You can see the hope of what that turns out to be. That got 3.5 stars with only 36 reviews on Amazon. Both of those are Prime eligible. So yeah, so you could get both for about $23 for both gadgets.
Nice.
That about wraps it up for this month. If you are a patron, don't forget that you can vote on next month's gadget theme. So keep your eyes locked on patreon.com/Giz Wiz to vote on that. With that, let's jump into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
All right, so this is a little different for the Gadget Warehouse. So I got an email from Brian Court, and he said, I thought fans would get a kick out of this. And I ran across it a few minutes ago, and I thought you might like it for the show. Especially, I thought of you, Dick. I think it's a real product. I have not done a lot of research on this. Signed, Brian Court. Well, the video is not from Brian. I did some research, and well, I'll tell you where this product stands at the end of the video. But Chad, I'm going to ask you: do you own a weed whacker?
Yeah, so that's that's the thing that has like it's almost like a string at the end of it, a plastic.
Yes,
thing
exactly.
that goes-
Okay.
I have
so
one
I've
of
never
those, yes.
I've never owned a weed whacker, but I
Yes.
just spent close to $25,000 for a new engine.
Oh yes.
And now it turns out that perhaps, Chad, you can go boating with your weed whacker if you follow this video.
Okay. Let's,
Okay.
check it out. The Water Wiz.
The
I like
Water Wiz.
name.
I'm even in it.
I like the name.
So these are weed whackers.
From grass to bass, real fast, quick, and easy. The Water Wiz is a universal attachment that takes just minutes to convert your line trimmer to an outboard boat motor. It's lightweight and weighs less than 20 pounds. It's also easy to handle and carry. Just gas and go. Why carry something bulky and heavy? Together, an electric boat motor and a battery weighs over 80 pounds. Not to mention, no fussing with wires and connections. You weigh the difference.
Come on! Hold on, it's heavy! Should've got a Water Wiz.
This is a cheesy video.
At first, I thought they were going to put it on that platform boat.
It's perfect for fishing or just a fun day on the water. It can push over 1,000 pounds. It even makes a great motor for a small fishing trip with a few friends. Competition? Ah, there is none. The Water Wiz is in a class of its own.
I should've got a Water Wiz. Told you so.
A special thank you goes out to Orion Marine for their support.
A special thank you also goes out to the Sparks twins for their involvement in the making of this video.
That may have the award for the cheesiest ad we have ever played on the Giz
All right, well,
Wiz.
so this is the deal: is the product does exist, and on their website it says that we are looking for perhaps a partner who might want to go in to build these things.
Whoa, their website makes a lot of sound.
And also, aren't weed whackers incredibly loud, or do
They
you have
can
an
be.
electric one?
So it wouldn't work for me. I have one that plugs into an extension cord, so that I don't. Have
Oh,
to
you
deal
would
with-
need like 1,000 feet. You need like 500.
You need a
extensions.
generator on the boat and then plug that in. Yeah, I got that because I just didn't want to. I remember, my father, using it. It's just all the gas smell and stuff like that. I wanted to avoid. What's funny is I ended up getting a gas lawnmower, so that doesn't quite matter as much. But I thought that an electric one was just a little bit easier to maintain. But yeah, a normal gas-powered one, it does make a lot of sound, depending on especially the model you get. And there's a big difference in horsepower and torque, and how powerful the motor is, and all these different things. So you may have a pretty low power weed whacker versus maybe a very high powered weed whacker.
Yeah, and I believe they're two strokes, so you'd be mixing oil with the gas.
Right.
And I priced a few online. It seems like the cheapest start at about $150, and they're only gonna run for like 30 minutes or so. So when the guy says great for a day out on the water, you also have to figure bringing along a 6-gallon tank and a big funnel or something to keep your weed whacker outboard motor going. But I thought it was just funny enough that people would get a kick out of that. So Brian, I will send you a Mad magazine and a picture for suggesting that for the show. And possibly 3 years from now, this could be a Gadget Warehouse thing that was never produced, or
Vaporware.
maybe there'll be weed whacker races.
all over.
You know, I'll say, Chad, we made fun of the Weed Whacker outboard motor, and here in the Hudson River, it's Weed Whacker outboard motor day.
I know. God dang. You know, it seems like, you know, the real product that should exist is a universal motor that you can buy the motor once, and then it could attach to a weed whacker, it could attach to a lawnmower, it could attach to a boat, you know, a motor, you know, because these little motors was kind of what I wanted to avoid. It was just like, I don't want to maintain another motor. I don't want to worry about the oil gas mixture. I don't want to do all that. But if you only had one, to maintain.
Yeah. You know, the tool companies are getting a little bit close there by making one battery pack. I think it's Ryobi, R-Y-O-B-I, I think it is. Their tools are green. And they have 50 items that run on the same battery pack. There's an outdoor radio, outdoor flashlight, a boating light, all their drills, all their saws and plane. Everything uses the same battery pack. So that's a step in the right direction. It used to drive me crazy when you had two tools from the same company and they took different batteries. I'm thinking, what is that all about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I agree. Well, the Water Whiz. Well, here at the Giz Wiz,
the Giz Wiz. Like what? Maybe they'll hire me.
Yeah.
The Giz Wiz recommends the Water Whiz.
Water Whiz. Love it.
So we would like to have videos actually made by you for our show. And to do that, just a gadget you have around the house. It can be old, something you just bought, something you love, something you hate, something in your grandfather's attic or your kitchen drawer. Just make a little video, 2 to 3 minutes, put it on YouTube. And when you upload it, there'll be a drop-down menu and just check mark unlisted. And that way only people with the URL will be able to watch it. Send us the URL. And hopefully even as early as next week, your video can be on the show. You'll get a Mad Magazine, whatever the current issue is. You'll probably be getting the July or August issue and an Alfred E. Newman picture. So make that video soon. If you're using your phone, which is perfectly logical, horizontal. Yeah, that's right, Chad. I do. All the videos are, now we're making them on the LG G6. Make the video, but just make sure we can hear you and you use the horizontal frame. Mail at gizwiz.tv is where it goes. And you get a Mad or an Alfred E. Newman picture if you live in the U.S. or Canada. If you live outside of those places, we'll give you a great shout out. Mail at gizwiz.tv.
And with that, let's move on to the letter.
And Steve C. writes, incombustible hoverboard. Woo! I know everybody's probably tired of hearing about hoverboards by now, but Fry's has one made by Swagtron. They claim is incombustible and fire retardant.
Wow.
You should review this. It has LEDs and Bluetooth and built-in speakers. Everything you guys like. So there, also it's $500, which is about what we make a month on the show. So if you, Steve C., or anybody else wants to buy one, we would love to see a video of it. And then, Chad, pan on down there because I was on this website and there was something funny toward the bottom. Okay. I love that there's some point there where it says LED lights indicate that you're coming. Okay, so you have your Bluetooth phone feeding into the speakers, and someone's going to turn around and go, "Oh, I see LEDs. There must be a man coming on a hoverboard."
4 movement LED indicators from the front and the back of the
T6. There it is.
Built-in LED lights alert others of your presence and signal when you're stopping, starting, and turning.
I would think when you're looking at the person,
yeah,
you would have a pretty good idea that they're there.
I always look for LED indicators to see if someone is coming towards me or leaving or stopping. It's pretty silly. You know, hoverboards have, I feel like, lived their life, and they're kind of in out of life mode. But you know what's not? Have you seen the big craze that's all over?
Oh, spinners?
Oh my God, fidget spinners!
Oh my, yes.
Fidget spinners are everywhere. I just went to this convention this weekend.
Oh, you went to the fidget spinner?
It seemed like it was the fidget spinner convention. There's like maybe 3 booths selling fidget spinners, packed the whole time. Kids are crazy about fidget spinners. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's literally just a ball bearing with a thing you can hold and weight around the edge, and you spin it. And that's it.
Yeah. Go to Amazon. Just type it in Amazon, because I bought a bunch of them.
Oh my god.
Because someone sent me an email and said, "Dick, you must buy the LED fidget spinner."
There's so many.
Which I did buy. And they're ridiculous. They are, I don't know why I even bought it on Amazon, because I was walking down the street today and my local junk store has them in the window. There you go.
They're all over the place. And of course, yeah, the big thing is, A, cheap. B, it has something unique about it. So the LEDs, or maybe it's all metal, or maybe it's a specific type of metal. It's carbon fiber. It reminds you of your favorite video game.
Some of them are stackable.
Oh yeah, you got stackable fidget spinners. You got like trick fidget spinners. You have USA fidget spinners. You got these things are insanely popular now. Of course, you got a fidget spinner case. I heard one kid say, "I spent $45 on my fidget spinner," and it was like, what? Oh my gosh! I know. So I don't know why these things have become the craze, but
no, I don't know either. I know
feel
they're
like such an old
titanium.
Yeah, I feel like such an old person being like, "You kids and your fads, don't you know it's not gonna last?"
It is interesting, because we had someone on who wrote about the fidget cube.
Yes.
And then be careful of fidget cube knockoffs.
Yeah.
But that never took off like the fidget spinner.
No.
They are just absolutely everywhere.
Ridiculous.
But I don't know for how long. At least I bought 2 of them, because that's something the show can afford.
Yeah.
$4.99 each, or 2 for $8.
Right.
That's within the Giz Wiz budget.
I think I'm gonna get into tulip bulbs next. I think that those are the next big thing.
Big thing.
Okay, so fidget spinners and hoverboards. You know that it's the Giz Wiz when that's what we're talking about.
And weed whacker outboard motors.
Weed whacker outdoor motors. Big thanks to you guys for watching the show. Don't forget that we have a Patreon, patreon.com/GizWiz. That is where you can support the show. We love our patrons. Big thank you to our patrons. You support the show every single week. We couldn't do it without you. Big thank you to you guys.
We are in year 3 because of our Patreon.
Year 3. Of course, don't forget also to check out the show live, gizwiz.tv. We're live every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. You can also watch the show after the fact on the website and subscribe on iTunes or YouTube.
Oh, you can watch this later?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're recording it now.
New technology. We just installed Betamax. It's called Betamax.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But we still have to keep making the 8 tracks for our older listeners.
Yeah,
we
the
don't want to disappoint
audio-only
them.
version. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now, and then also don't forget, what the heck is it? We're halfway through, so head on over to gizwiz.biz. Not only can you see all of the gadgets with nice write-ups from Dickie D, but we have a special game. What the heck is it? It's just for the Giz Wiz audience and anyone else on the internet. It's a pretty exclusive club.
Yes.
Pretty exclusive. And this is the gadget. And I gotta say, it's pretty obvious. This is a Bluetooth speaker, but it has a hidden talent that it is an underwater. It is for mermaids, specifically a mermaid Bluetooth speaker, and that is the gadget.
It's a mermaid spinner.
It is.
I'm gonna enter.
It is. It's a mermaid fidget spinner. If you know what this gadget is, there's 12 Mad magazines for people who correctly guess. There's also 24 for funny, clever, interesting, and hilarious answers. So get your mind a-working over at gizwiz.biz. I do want to give you one more thing to remember. Make a video for the Gadget Warehouse. Find a gadget lying around your house, something that you love, something that you can't throw away, something that you hate and you need to tell people about. It's very simple. Seriously, just look around and you go, oh my gosh, I have this thing, this mobile wireless SD card reader. I've had this for 2 years. I can't throw it away. Let me show you what it does. Record it with your phone. It's just that simple. And then upload it to YouTube. And then email us mail@gizwiz.tv. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. See you next time. See you next week on the Giz Wiz.
I'll be here. All right.
Woohoo.
So I have no baby gadgets, but you have your 2 toys.
Got the 2 toys. We could say, don't be a baby about it, or...
Oh, let's see. Baby... baby talk?
Baby talk. Doggy dentures. That's kind of funny.
Oh, doggy dentures is funny.
It's tech, baby.
Oh, that's funny, too.
These are good ideas. Insert baby. Oh, that was funny. Do you remember that? He said, yeah, you just open it up, insert baby, and then I like that.
Insert baby? That's fine.
Insert baby? Yeah. I almost want there to be a little meteor. Insert baby,
Right.
then play or something. Maybe open, then insert baby. I don't know.
Open and let's see.
Baby on board. Step 2, insert baby. How about that?
That's fine.
Yeah, I like that one. That was definitely it. Here we go, and let me type that in there. 1,624. In 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1,624, recorded Thursday, May 25th, 2017. Step 2, insert baby.
Okay, and we just need a picture.
Picture.
For people in the chat room, if you're up late tonight or just set your DVR, my World News Now boating spot will run after midnight tonight to kick off the holiday weekend. And you'll see my new $25,000 outboard motor.
Woo!
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, are you going to put that in your mouth? Okay.
Hey, oh. I washed it before the show.
Oh, okay.
Put it under the sink and used some soap.
All right, so chat room. So World News Now tomorrow. Set your DVR after midnight tonight. Saturday, I'll be on with Leo. I'm going to do 2 radio spots because Leo is going on vacation.
Ooh. Where's he going
he's
on
going
vacation?
to the Amazon.
Of course, I loved listening to his vacation stories because he
I know. I said, Leah,
places.
are you going to the warehouse in New Jersey?
All right. Seattle? You're going to Seattle, Washington? Okay.
No, he's going to the real Amazon.
Wow. I feel like he's going to get some. Maybe this is stereotypical of me. Like, he's going to get some disease. Take all your shots.
All right. So next, I think the next 2 Thursdays are normal for us.
Yep.
I think next week is normal, and I think the following we're going to do 2 shows back to back. Is that right?
Yeah. Let me look.
Da-da-da.
That is exactly right. Yep.
Okay. Very good. Cool. All right, chat room. I'll see you Saturday at Twitch. Chat. I'll see you next week here.
See ya.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.